Hey guys, welcome back with Talking with Ken J. And you know I'm finna hit you with a story time.
Bump like this. Y'all didn't think that I could bump like this. Said I told y'all I was gonna bump like this.
So if you read the description, don't judge me, judge your mama, okay? This story time is about the time I dated a married man. But I didn't know he was married. We ain't even really date. We went on a date. I didn't even date him. Like, when you say dated, that means you did, like, y'all was out for a while. We messaged each other back and forth for a minute. But, I'm sorry, y'all, look like something was coming up on my own thing. But, yeah, we messaged each other back and forth for a while. I believe we met, was it at Walmart or Publix or something like that? I don't remember. I know we met somewhere in a grocery store. I just don't remember which grocery store. And y'all, he was cute or whatever. And he approached me. I've never ever approached a dude before. I'm not that motherfucking confident. I'm confident, but I ain't that confident. I ain't that bold. I got a fear of rejection. So yeah, he walked up to me, came up to me or whatever in the grocery store, and I really, really want to believe it was Walmart. I'm not sure, but it was one of these grocery stores. And he introduced himself to me. Like, he came on to me and gave me his number. We messaged each other back and forth for about a week or two. And then he finally asked, can he take me out? And I was like, okay. We FaceTimed each other, talked on the phone morning, noon, night, both worked, all that stuff. So, like, I promise y'all, I did not know this man was married. But I'm going to tell y'all how I found out the sucker, the bastard, was married, okay? So, if this is when the movie, I had just had my daughter. So I was, my daughter was a few months, maybe a year. I'm not sure. But I had just had my daughter. And I was single and ready to mingle. And was looking to have a good time. And the movie Don't Breathe had just came out. And I don't know if y'all theaters do it, but out here we have it out here in Florida. I'm in the Brandon, Tampa Bay area. We have theaters that show movies like at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. So, like, I like to go to the movies late like that because, one, it's not crowded, not a lot of people there, and you can get really good seats. So, and I'm a movie fanatic. Like, I would go to the movies on my own with a blanket and stuff my bag with snacks and watch 2 movies at a time. Like, I would do that. But, so, he was like, this one night, we both got off, like, a little late, like, around 9, something like that. I got off work, and he got off late, and he was like, I really want to see this movie. Let's catch it tonight. So, I had, got to settle to watch my baby, or whatever. Got all dolled up, dressed and cute, or whatever. And we get to the theater, maybe there, or whatever, and he had this toot a little bit. And I didn't want to, like, press it because it was our first date, like, our first time being on a date together. So I didn't want to press it. So we meet up at the movie theater, go to the movies, and and the first thing he do is purchase him a ticket. And I was like, where's my ticket? He was like, did you get your ticket? Nigga, did I get my ticket? No, did you get our ticket? So he, like, huffed and puffed and had a whole tool about having to pay for my ticket. So he went to go pay for the ticket, and now I just got a whole attitude or whatever. I'm going to the concession stand because I don't know about y'all, but I can't watch a movie without some type of food, snack, drink, something. I need to be munching on something for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm going to watch the movie. So go to the concession stand, and he looked back at me. He was like, where you going? I said, I want some popcorn. I want popcorn. I want something to eat. And he was like, okay, well, I'll meet you in the theater. Card, money. Don't play with me, son. Like, don't play with me. He had a whole tool about paying for some popcorn and a drink. Now, don't get me wrong. Movie theater food is mad expensive. But for a large popcorn and a drink, bro, that's like $12, $13. Like, pipe down. So, we go into the movie theater. Now, I got a whole attitude. And I don't know about y'all, but our movie theater is here because we have to pick our seats. We have to actually pick the number in the row and stuff. So, when I pick a seat, and it's like, at the end, I skip the middle, the chair on the end, and pick the next chair. Only because I don't like strangers sitting next to me. So if I'm with other people or whatever, they can sit next to me on this end, but I don't like a lot of strangers sitting next to me. So I know when people come to the theater, they're not going to pick that one single seat. So I always leave an empty seat like that. Don't judge me, okay? So we watched the movie or whatever. And now I really wanted to watch this movie. So now I don't give an F about him. I'm just watching this movie. This Negro had the audacity to put his arm around me in the theater after you already acted like you did not want to pay for my ticket. You didn't want to get me no popcorn and a drink. And you're going to put your arm around me in the theater. And so when I did one of those, he had it too. So I can't touch you. You absolutely cannot, sir. You cannot touch me. I'm like really bothered right now. So he huffing and puffing like he want to blow the damn theater down because I won't let him touch me. But as the movie going, he starts scooting and get close. Then after a while, I just got comfortable with it and we just sat down and watched the movie. Very good movie, by the way. So in the end, we leave or whatever. Now, we have these after-hour places, like it's called Gyros out here, where you can get like wings and fries and burgers and sandwiches and shrimp and all that stuff. So that's where I want to go next, because now I have an appetite. I want to eat some food. So we walked to the little garage where our car and stuff was, and he was like, what you finna do next? I was like, I was thinking we'd go get something to eat. And he was like, nah, you already made me buy your movie. Negro. I was like, at this point, y'all know I'm bold. I was like, what's your problem? Like, if you ain't really want to go on a date and pay for something or you ain't had the funds, you could have just said that. Like, you asked me to the movies. I didn't ask you to go out to the movies. And he was like, yo, you getting on my nerves or whatever. Like, why we got to go to war? We can't just go back to the house and chill. Bitch, who else? Not Mukasa, not Sukasa. Because I'm not going to your place and you definitely not coming to mine. So he was like, I was like, who house you want to go to? He was like, I was thinking I could just come chill with you. No. I said, sweet, I have a daughter at home. He was like, you said you had a sitter. I was like, yeah. He talking about, oh, we could just chill in the room. No, no, it ain't happening. You're not coming to my house. He was like, see, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have stayed at home with my wife. Scared. I'm sorry? You would have did now what, sir? Can you repeat? You would do what? He was like, yeah, I only came out with you because my wife at home tripping. I said, when was you going to tell me that you was married? Oh, I thought you knew. He didn't even have a ring on his finger, y'all. I was like, how would I know that you're married if you don't tell me that you're married? He was like, it ain't a big deal. Oh, I said, what do you mean it's not a big deal? Like, I don't date married men, and I'm pretty sure your wife don't want you out here dating or being on a date with somebody or whatever. And he just had a whole tool about it, and he didn't feel the need to have to explain himself. He was like, I ain't finna go into this. I already got one B at home. I gotta explain stuff too. I ain't finna be out here doing this with somebody I barely even F with and da-da-da. Man, it took everything in me not to put hands. Because I'm a thrower. That's one of my issues. I like to throw shit. When I get to an upset level and an anger level, my impulses, I grab things and I toss them. Okay? And the fact that I didn't have anything to toss or throw really bothered me. So I just grabbed my keys, jumped in my car, and drove the fuck off. Y'all. That took me back. And I remember going on Snapchat, snapping. I was so livid. I was so mad. Like, you dudes literally be out here like this. Like, this is a whole married man. A whole married man. I was like, yo, I promise y'all, I had no inclination or nothing that this man was married. Like I said, we FaceTime and talk every day. In the mornings, in the afternoon, on lunch, late at night, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Like, anytime I would call or text, he responded. Like, I didn't ever feel like, oh, he couldn't talk after this time, or if he was around such and such. Like, no. Like, he would be walking around in the house. Well, I hope that was his house. On FaceTime talking with me. So, like, I really felt comfortable. But when we got to the date, maybe him and his wife got into an argument before he came out with me, and she probably didn't want him to leave the house or something. I don't know. Maybe that was what his frustration was with me, because when he came there, he didn't want to pay for the movie. Didn't want to buy the food. Had a whole attitude, huffing and puffing or whatever. Like, he just was like, his whole vibe was totally different from how we had been communicating the whole time or whatever. But yeah, that's how I found out the old dude was married. He was like, his wife was at home tripping. That's the only reason why he came out to the movies with me. You have to be fucking lying. This is a whole joke. A whole joke. So I get home. I tell my sister, who at the time was my boo, Zara. Hey, Zara, boo. And tell her what's happening, what went on. And she thought the shit was fucking hilarious. And I was so mad. The next day, this dude, I blocked him off my phone. or whatever, and we was friends on Facebook and all this stuff, and he messaged me on Facebook Messenger talking about, man, last night just wasn't a good night. I want to redo. I feel like you didn't get to see the best version of me or whatever, and I'm sorry for my attitude. I said, I messaged him back and said we were never going to date again. Besides your attitude, you have a lot of other stuff that come along with you that I don't accept. And what's that? Nigga, a wife. You got a whole chick, a whole wife, a whole I do, you do, we do, to death do us part at the house, bruh. So no, we cannot go together. We cannot do another date. What's your wife's name? Because I want to message her and let her know that you was on a date with me last night. And he was like, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be worried about her because she wouldn't be worried about you. The nerve. Blocked. I just went ahead and blocked him off of Messenger. And he reached out to me. I want to say through like a Google thing where you could probably make up numbers. Because the first time I answered, I was like, who is this? And he told me it was what. I didn't even get a nigga time to respond. Explanation. I just hung up. He called me like 2 or 3 more times off of different Google numbers or whatever. And I just, after a while, when he realized I wasn't answering or responding, he just stopped. But yeah, that's my story of dating a married man, going on a date with a married man. Like, these dudes really be out here on some scheming mess, and that was just dirty. And I never found out who his wife was. I wish I did, because women code first. I would definitely message her and let her know, yeah, your husband took me on a date last night. I'm going to let you know because I did not know he was married. Definitely wanted to reach out and let her know, but I never got his information. Because, you know, once you block, I mean, I could probably go back and unblock him, but this was years ago, so I really don't care to share anymore. At the time, I was very eager because I was mad. Like, that threw me off. Like, how you even, like, approach somebody in a grocery store like you single? Like, you out here giving people your number and all this stuff and rubbing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have a whole wife at home. Like, that's one thing that scares me also. Like, the fact that these men can portray very well that they're single and they're not in a relationship with nobody and none of that, but be out here in a whole relationship, a whole husband, father out here connected with a whole chick, but they display themselves totally different outside of that woman presence, and that's just nasty. Like, that is just so nasty and just so disrespectful. So that's my story time. If you came this far into the video, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go follow your girl on Instagram at Talking with KenJ. That's talking_with, W for with, _KenJ. And also, please go hit up my business page. My ladies, I sell Mink Lashes, Eyeshadow Palettes. I have some really, really awesome lip glosses. And I'm going to be coming out with my own line of bonnets and makeup brushes very soon this coming year. So y'all please stay tuned. Please go visit my website at capturedconfidence.com. Follow me on Instagram at captured_confidence. That's captured with the K and confidence with the K. And as always, thank y'all for talking with KenJ.
Like this. Y'all didn't think that I could bump like this. Said I told y'all